Hi, cool friends, and welcome to the channel Tales by Manda, who is me, your spooky host with the most haunted tales I conjure up for your ghostly entertainment. And here we are. I have no disclaimers with this evening's eerie legend, so get your haunted tour passes ready because we're going to Altoona, Pennsylvania, the Baker's Mansion to be exact. And I picked this location because of Valentine's Day. So why not a tragic ghostly love story? But history first. The Baker family didn't quite own the Baker Mansion yet. It wasn't even in existence at this point. They were just a small family of Eliza, husband, father, his wife Hetty, mother, two sons at the time, David and Sylvester. Now, Elias was an iron worker and he wanted to be closer to his job. So his family was getting settled in their small little house, and Hetty was pregnant and she gave birth to a daughter named Anna. And this is who the story is about. There were rumors that Elias was very strict with his kids, and I'm not quite sure what that implied, but it doesn't sound good. His job is going good though, his kids are growing, so let's assume that everything is good. In 1844, Elias contacts a contractor with an architectural design for his new home, which is where the Baker Mansion is a dream turned reality. In 1845, there became many problems and delays with the construction of the mansion that cost Elias $15,000. And his job was at stake for a while, so this put Elias in financial ruin. But Elias was a stubborn businessman, and he ended up achieving what he set out to do. His dream home was completed in 1849. It took him 4 years, but he did it. Maybe being stubborn and persistent isn't always a bad thing. I'm over here manifesting more viewers. Believe it and achieve it. Yes, King. Anyways, the Baker family, especially Elias, got to enjoy his mansion for 15 years until his death in 1864. His wife Hetty stayed a widow, and she passed away in the 1900s. Elias' son David married Sarah Tuthill in 1851, and they had a daughter named Louise in 1852. But 2 weeks after Louise was born, David was killed in a steamboat boiler explosion. And I just thought that this was an interesting, sad fact that I wanted to share that I found. So yeah, there's that for ya. Something else I found interesting. Elias' son Sylvester and Elias' daughter Anna, these siblings never married anyone. Anna came close, but here, my girlfriends, is where it gets interesting. Anna grew up to be a beautiful young woman, and Anna was falling in love with a man who worked at the iron factory mill with her father. Now, remember when I said her father was strict? Anna had to keep the relationship a secret until one day when her boo gave Anna an engagement ring. And you know how excited we get. Getting proposed to and engaged is a big deal. You get so excited, you gotta show off that ring. So Anna did just that. She shared the news with her family. And let's just say, Elias was furious. He highly disapproved, and he flew into a rage and drove Anna's supposed fiance away. Now, from what I gather, the man that Anna wanted to marry was a poor class. I mean, Elias worked with him, so he might know. But I don't think it was just his social status, in my opinion. These are all my opinions. I don't think that Elias thought that this young man respected him because, one, Anna kept the relationship a secret. And two, back then, it was very common for men to ask the fathers for their daughter's hand in marriage. So I think it was a huge respect thing. But I have to say though, if my family drove someone I love away, I might have ran away to be with them. You know, different times, different crimes. Also, we don't know the kind of power Elisha had over his family or what kind of threats he bestowed upon them as well. But heartbroken Anna made a promise or a curse. If she couldn't marry the man that she wanted, she wouldn't marry anyone. Now, I did read they did try to find Anna some suitors, but she turned them all away. And can I just say that someone sounds stubborn like their father? But after Elias passed away, Anna went out looking for her long-lost love, only to find that he married someone else. Oh, poor Anna. And I get that when you love someone, you think that they would love you enough to wait around for you as well. But sadly, that's not always reality. Anna went home and confined herself into the room and the halls of the Baker mansion. And rumor has it before she met with her long-lost love, she bought herself a wedding dress. You know, just that little bit of hope that she gets to marry the man that she wanted. But it didn't turn out that way. A lot of rumors speculated that Anna went mad due to her grief. Maids had seen Anna hiding away in her room, wearing the wedding dress, dancing to an invisible partner. Another rumor is reported that Anna hated her father for the rest of his life and her life. And I guess it's just because of what he did to her. And who knows what else he done. And I don't blame her, honestly. I mean, we don't know the full story of what Elias did, but I can speculate, though. And I'm going to tell you why. Elias was rich, strict, and probably very, very stern. Maybe he thought he was powerful, and sometimes those kind of people can be manipulative. I'm not saying all of them are. I'm just read things and I know things. I like to think of myself as an observer. But poor Anna passed away in 1914 alone. And my heart breaks for her. It's so sad. And you know what else is odd? Not much is said about her brother Sylvester, except he never married either. I'll do some sleuthing and see what I can find, and I'll post my findings in the comments. But here, my ghoul friends, are the ghosties. And in 1922, the Baker Mansion was turned into a museum. And in Anna's room, in a glass case, is a wedding dress. It's not Anna's dress. This dress belongs to a daughter of another wealthy iron master. And what sits next to the dress is a pair of slippers. And the dress has been seen moving as it's dancing inside the glass box. And the wedding slippers, well, they have been seen roaming from room to room. Sometimes the museum workers will find the shoes in a different location or room, and they have to bring them back to Anna's room to be next to the dress. Also in Anna's room, there's a music box that turns on, and it plays. And when it plays, the dress moves. Anna's face has been seen in a mirror that sits on her dresser, and people have seen her face, and they say that when they look, sometimes it looks that she has been crying. And rumors also have been reported that Anna has a temper, and when this happens, the glass case that holds the dress has been seen shaking violently as if it could fall over and smash into pieces. There has been many reports that this happens more than they like. Do you think it's Anna, or do you think it's Elias still trying to control life from the afterlife? My question is, wouldn't it be better to put the dress in a clear plexiglass case? So if it does crash to the floor, it wouldn't smash into a million pieces? I don't know. Again, I'm just observing. And also, do you think Anna, when she is seen dancing alone in her room in her wedding dress, do you think she was in some sort of trance or daydream? wonder what kind of trauma she went through or felt to never want to marry any of the other suitors. Maybe she was that stubborn as well, like her dad. So many questions, not enough answers. I love to hear your opinions. I'm always open for discussion. And would you visit the Baker Mansion? Because I know I would. I would love to see some of Anna's paranormal antics. So, my cool friends, happy Spooky Times Day. I prefer that better. And there you have it, my spooky ghouls. Love you. Now go have a frightful and beautiful night.